Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Mike Rideout with the NFHS Network. We're back as we continue to recognize our Florida Dairy Farmers Academic All-State Team. As mentioned, selection for this honor is based on the students' academic and athletic accomplishments, as well as their extracurricular activities and community service. With the support of the Florida Dairy Farmers and the FHSAA, the network is sitting down to talk with the honorees over video. Over the next 2 weeks, we will continue to post these chats on Twitter at FHSAA and the Florida High School Athletic Association's Facebook page. Right now, we're joined by Matthew Bryan from Bryan Jesuit. Matthew finished with a 4.0 GPA while also being named a National Merit Finalist and a member of the National Honor Society. As a runner-up on the Wolverines cross-country team, he is a three-time state champion. Matthew will continue his education this fall at Cornell University. Matthew, thanks so much for joining us and congratulations. What does this honor mean for you?
Well, first off, I'd like to say thank you for having me. This was a tremendous honor. It feels great to be part of this team. My parents always encouraged me to excel and do the best I can in both academic and athletic. So basically, this honor means a lot to me and my family because it recognizes like what we've been able to do in multiple areas.
Matthew, you put together an impressive resume at Bryan Jesuit, including being given the Bosch and Lomb Honorary Science Award. Tell us a bit more about this award.
Well, this award is what's known as a book award. So basically, book awards are given out by various colleges. So each year, a select number of students from my high school get these awards. Some are general and some are specific. In my case, it was a specific award. I got one for science. So basically, this one is just supposed to recognize academic excellence in science, and the faculty and the college counselors, along with the colleges, ultimately decide who gets this kind of honor. So I have been recognized for it mainly because I excelled in rigorous science classes like AP Chemistry, Physics, Environmental Science, and Biology. Also, I was recognized because I expressed interest in engineering, so the faculty and the counselors knew that I was particularly oriented towards science. So they looked to me to honor me with this award. So I appreciate it very much. I was honored to receive it. I definitely think it was a tremendous honor to get this.
That's great. Congratulations. Obviously, you were extremely successful as a member of the Bryan Jesuit cross country team, winning back to back to back state titles. What was your favorite part of competing for the cross country and track teams?
Well, my favorite part of being on the team was definitely what's known as the summer trip. So my team had the pleasure of going to various locations throughout the country during summer training. So freshman year we went to North Carolina, and then it was Oregon, and then Colorado, and New York. So basically we'd spend a week in these places. It was a very nice change of scenery because we all love Miami, but we all know it's kind of flat and kind of hot here. It's not the ideal climate for runners. So being able to explore these new areas and work out with my teammates, elevate the level of training. It was really fun to be able to do. I got a taste for running in other areas of the country, and also I was able to do a lot of activities like cliff jumping and tubing, and visiting tourist sites, and also sandboarding. So just being able to be in the around the country with my friends and explore different areas while at the same time pursuing like my passion for running. I think it was definitely fun to be able to do that. Definitely one of my favorite parts of the team. Besides that, I would definitely say in terms of like the regular season and the postseason, definitely winning my last state championship as a senior, knowing I was going out and it was my last one. I enjoyed running it a lot. Yeah, it was a little painful for like the 16 and a half minutes I was out there, but I certainly enjoyed it. And I especially enjoyed the celebration afterward.
You definitely have a lot of talents. In addition to your academic and athletic success, you are a guitarist in the school's jazz band, and you can also play the ukulele and the banjo. When did you start playing, and how did you get interested in playing music?
Well, first off, I wanted to clarify that I was in the jazz band in eighth and ninth grade, but a scheduling conflict with my classes sort of took me out. So I still play guitar, ukulele, and banjo as a hobby. It's a tremendous like stress relief kind of thing. So I pretty much play for fun. I started playing guitar in elementary school, um, and I just grew to like it more and more. Ultimately, the point where I moved from like classical music to more like modern stuff, which is why I eventually got in the jazz band. So after I left in ninth grade, it was actually I wanted to play new instruments, and I knew that the ukulele and the banjo were like quite similar. So I was able to pick up these two things, which for a guitarist it's not too difficult to pick up, but there's certainly a learning curve when it comes to learning these new instruments, especially because I don't have like official lessons or an official teacher. So while I did have like an official teacher for guitar, I'm sort of self-teaching myself the ukulele and banjo. So I definitely think it's a nice change for me. It's just fun to play. They're really fun sounding instruments. So hopefully I get better as time goes on, and I hope to continue playing as I go to college and all that for the rest of my life.
Well, thanks so much, Matthew. And again, congrats on being named to the academic all state team. All the best in the future.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Remember, we'll continue to catch up with our 2020 Florida Dairy Farmers Academic All State Award winners over the next 2 weeks. Stay tuned to the FHSAA's Twitter and Facebook pages for more. Thanks so much for joining us.